Dear audience, this is Vishnu from 10th grade, ZPHS Challur, a government school from Telangana state. I welcome you to this most amazing international platform, TED Talks. Please look at this sentence. Have you found anything strange in the sentence? I think you got it. There is ink in think. I have put in different color. Ink, we know well, it is filled in pens. Ink also has another meaning, that is design. Inking your life means designing your life. Hence, thinking deeply is must while inking your life. Your and my life must be inked, thinking greatly. Who are you? If someone asks you, you may respond saying that I'm a student, I'm a professional, I'm an artist, or you may say I'm still figuring it out. But I don't agree with your response. As per my knowledge, you are not what others see you or treat you. You are not even what your biodata says. I say you are what you think, and that is my today's TED topic. You are what you think. Let me narrate a short story to prove my point. Once there was a boy living in a slum experiencing wretched poverty. Whenever he thought of a great life, the people around his neighborhood told him that he was not much talented, he didn't have desired skills, he had to face the ills of life. He was not smart enough to do good things in his life. The neighbors told him unanimously that his thoughts of success are wrong and would never succeed. Here, his life is inked by others. He also started believing them and stopped dreaming big, thinking that he is destined to lead an average life. But one day, his teacher told the magic words in the classroom. As a part of lesson, his teacher said, "You can become anything you want if you start believing it first." Those words struck his mind like a lightning. His illusions of not becoming great were burnt to ashes. He started to think opposite. I can't was removed from his memory and written as I can. His ordinary thoughts took the shape of extraordinary thoughts. Others' thoughts were made incognito by him. He started to work hard, put full focus on studies, and started to believe in himself, not in others' belief. And he became what he wanted. Today, that same boy became a great entrepreneur, inspiring people across the world. I am not revealing his name as I need his permission to reveal it on this international platform. What changed his fate? His circumstances? Not immediately. His luck? No, but his own thoughts. His own thoughts made all the difference. If you are also leading an ordinary life, the reason is not atmosphere around you, not the people around you, not the circumstances, not money, not poverty, not discouraging people around you, neither your parents nor your siblings, neither your country nor your government, but your ordinary thoughts. You inked your life based on others' beliefs. Think richly to ink your life. Then you will see the curves melting down by themselves. Then you will see the shadows of impossibility kneeling before the possibility. The major problem is our mind is a magnet. This is not a problem, but a boon. If it is not properly handled, it may become bane. Our subconscious mind plays a major role here. It is innocent and ignorant. It believes what we think and makes us walk in the path of our own thoughts. That's why I say we will become what we think. If you say, I can't remember, your subconscious mind never allows you to remember properly. Because through your thoughts, you gave a command to your subconscious mind that you can't remember. It is a slave to your thoughts, and your thoughts are its bosses. The problem is, our subconscious mind is over obedient to our thoughts. It listens and believes whatever the nonsense your thoughts say. Then thoughts jump into action. Whatever your thoughts say, your subconscious mind makes you to do the same. How to play mind game with our subconscious mind? I am coming to that point. Whenever you start thinking, your subconscious mind listens with utmost care using thousands of sensors. No technology is superior to it. Hence, start self-talk. Say, I have a great memory power instead of saying, I forgot always. Then your subconscious mind believes that you have a great memory power and alerts your conscious mind to remember the data. And whenever you want, you can recollect the data. Do the same. What good qualities you want to imbibe in you. Never ever talk negative about yourself. Your subconscious mind is observing you 24/7. Hence, this is a simple trick. Think 100 times before you decide what to think. I say it again. Think 100 times before you decide what to think. Dear all, if you think you are a leader, you will start leading. If you think you are creative, then every action of yourself will be creative. If you think you are a big failure, then I am saying you will never see an iota of success in your life. It is not that world defines you. It is you yourself how to decide how to define yourself. Look at this picture. Who is this? Can anyone guess? He is Conor McGregor, 2015 and 2016 UFC champion. UFC stands for Ultimate Fighting Champion. Mixed martial arts fighting takes place in this contest. He was a kid born in Dublin in a racially poor family. In his teenage, he had to work as plumber to meet his ends. His aim was to become a UFC champion of the world. After working hard, he started to go to gym for building his body. His friends laughed at him, bullied him, saying by how he could become a UFC champion with his body, how he could bear the expenses. He wasn't part of any reputed team, no sponsors to meet the expenses. His hands were rough with daily plumbing work. His pockets were empty. But in his mind, he's already a champion. Every day in his self-talk, he used to say, I have become a greatest fighter in the world. The journey was not easy. He fought on small stages, built his name slowly, and faced numerous setbacks. But every time when he stepped into the fighting ring, he used to tell him that I am not fighting with the opponent. I am fighting for the future that I had already imagined. Ultimately, in 2015, Conor McGregor shocked the world by winning UFC Featherweight Championship with a 13-second knockout. And again in 2016, he shocked the world again by winning UFC Lightweight Championship and became the first fighter in the UFC history to hold 2 titles at the same time. He did it as his thoughts were always on the championship, not on the obstacles. Others' thought never influenced him. This is the power of positive thoughts. After winning, McGregor said, you cannot control everything in your life. You can neither control your environment, nor your past, nor what others say about you. But there is one thing you have total control over, that is your thoughts. This control is enough to take control on anything. Dear all, please have a constant look at your thoughts. Think 100 times before you decide what to think. I stopped comparing myself with others. That's why I chose this topic. You are what you think. Thank you.